Hey, how are you doing? This is the infamous one, Mr. African Dav, okay? I am so famous that everybody knows who I am. And you know why I know I'm famous? Because I created how to spell the word. I spell it differently from everybody else, okay? F-A-H-M-M-O-U-S. You can put that in your peace pipe and smoke it, okay? African Dav, the one and only infamous one. I have a lot of celebration friends, you know. I hang out with Jazzy, Rihanna, Beyonce, Osha, all of the big stars. I hang with them. You know why? Because they want to be famous like me. Okay? So, you know, put that in your peace pipe and smoke it.
This is Ginger T. Ginger T. I'm here with C. Diddy, and he's talking to me about how he created African Dave.
Yeah, African Dave. Well, African Dave came about, well, I'm a man, I could imitate voices very well. One of my God-given talents. And what happened is, I think towards the end of 2009, we was at a party, and I was talking to a friend of mine about how I was carrying on a conversation with an African guy. Who had no idea that I was not African. African Dave, come here girl, be my love slave. Walk with me in golden sands, walk with me holding hands. I love my wives and that is true. Ring on finger, yes I do. Live a life so glamorous. Don't you know that I'm famous? F-A-H-M-O-U-S, how many wives? Can't you guess? Let me count, I have 20. But to me that's not plenty. I want to have about 80 more. Haters just will hate me more. I don't care, I will survive with good loving from my wives. African Dave in this mother sucker. So somebody was actually taping it. They put the video on Facebook the next day, and everybody started, yeah, this is funny, and giving a lot of comments and hits and stuff. So the new year started, and I started going to this radio station, Hype FM, with Diamond and Junebug.
Okay.
Shout out to them. And I started doing like just a little segment on their show. I would talk about this girl named Mike talk, and it started to get all popularity within the major community. And then along came, then I think towards May of that year, Dynasty. He had a show called Spring Heat, and there was a girl, an artist from Barbados on stage, whose name is Tara Holdit. She was on the stage, and called somebody on the stage, so I ran up on the stage and I grabbed the mic and I just started went into this African Dave thing. What is your name? And she was like, I said, yeah, I've been watching you for so long. I think you're very beautiful. I want to make you my 15th wife, because African Dave at that time had 14 wives, so he wanted 15. And she got married to him and became his 15th wife, and that's how African Dave really started to take off. Farai, who I had known before that, heard about this African Dave thing, and he wanted to do an interview. So I went over to his place and we started doing an interview. I started doing the interview as African Dave, and African Dave, he speaks English but with this heavy African accent. So he stretches words, and his English is not too good, his vocabulary ain't too good. Like he would say, you would say, you're urinating me off. And he's trying to say you're pissing me off. You're urinating me off. And Farb like, what do you mean I'm urinating? What am I supposed to say? And so that he was a funny cat, and he got all these different adventures he used to go on. He trying to get these wives. He had a BlackBerry torch, and instead of the phone, the BlackBerry torch, he had a torchlight. So he had this thing, and he said, this is a BlackBerry torch, okay? You heard of the iPhone, the iPhone, the BlackBerry Curve, the Slope, the Javelin, the Discus, all that kind of thing he was saying. So, and it was a success. It was huge. I mean, African Dave was actually larger than me. You know what I'm saying? I remember I went to Barbados, that crop over in 2010, and everybody was just like, everyone ran into want to know me, they want to take a picture of me, the conversations, all kind of thing. So that was it.
Now, through African Dave, you created a vlog called FNN with Bayesian Fire, who does commentary on a lot of social things going on in Barbados, let alone the rest of the world. So how was that triggered in something very serious of what he does into African Dave, which is a little bit more funny?
Well, Farai, if you know Farai is a very funny person. Apart from the social issues that he covers in his blogs. If you really like sitting on talking to this man, he will crack you up. he is funny. He's a very funny guy. So when we started this FNN thing, Far Right News Network, see, the whole concept of it was, okay, we are going to talk about issues that are going on within New York or the Beijing or on the worldwide community, in worldwide scale, but we're gonna add a humorous twist to it. But what would happen is we would get into a topic, and then we would just take it to the whole. We would just take it to a whole other level where we just like totally funny. It would be a serious topic, but we would make it funny, you know. And people loved it. They still do. People still ask me, "Well, what are you all gonna do?" I said, "Well, you know, fine. Back home now, we still communicate and stuff." But I said, you know, but I still keep the FNN thing alive. You know what I mean?
So leave something to the audience of African Dave.
Okay, this is the infamous one, Mr. African Dave, okay? FAHHMOUS. You know I am a famous celebration, you know, and in case you don't know what that means, it means I am a famous celebrity. So I'm a famous celebration. I have my own clothing line, you see FNN, you know what I'm saying, you know what I am saying. And I just want to leave you with my slogan, peace, Greece, and free the Middle East.
Thank you so much. So this is Ginger T with C Diddy, aka African Dave. I done.
Wine me a wine and bubble party. Man want test is trouble for ye. 911 or 119. Champion bubble up whining machine.
Y'all do not wash face, you don't come down to pose. Let me see you bend down and touch your toes. Then wine in a circle, turn it around.